Good day everyone. Today we'll be discussing our fifth module for our first quarter in English for academic and professional purposes, titled Outlining Reading Text. Let's begin. So in the first part of our module, we're going to skip them as usual. Again, our fifth module is titled Outlining Reading Text. Let's continue on to our objectives. So what I need to know. This module was designed to help you create an outline for your assignment paper, whether it is a reading text from the book or writing an outline of your own choice. This will help you stay focused on the information that you needed, and it will save you from stressful situation. It will also help you bring out the raw insights of all the information and see the connections between them. Various activities with assessments are included to strengthen your knowledge and skills about the topic. So here are our objectives for this module. Let's begin with the first one. The first one is to identify the methods of organizing an information. So here you will see what are the different ways. You will learn what are the different ways for you to organize information in your paper. Second, distinguish between main ideas of a topic and supporting details. Actually, we have run through this during our previous modules. It simply means that how do we differentiate a broad idea from a specific idea? Okay, main idea and supporting idea. Third, differentiate topic outline from sentence outline. So later we'll be discussing that. And then finally, create a reading outline and a writing outline. All of those will be discussed later. Okay, so as we continue, guys, I want you to look at this. So I've already written here the activities you need to accomplish for this module. So for our fifth module, the things you need to do are: first, what's new; second, independent activities 1, 2, and 3; third, independent assessments 2 and 3; fourth, what I can do; and fifth, assessment. So all in all, for this module 5, you will only have to accomplish 8 activities. And again, these are those 8 activities. So make sure to remember that. Okay, so let's skip what I know since it's not included in the activities, in the 8 activities we have to accomplish. Okay, let's proceed directly to what's new. So it's titled To Go List. Let's read the scenario. We all know that grocery stores can be large and intimidating. There are lots of people, plenty of aisles, and tons of tasty treats to spend money on. So the key to grocery shopping is to be prepared, knowing what you need, buying the right quantities, and looking for ways to save money. Making a list is the best way to know all the items that you need to buy. In that way, you will know exactly what you need and won't leave the store having forgotten something. So in here, what the writer is trying to tell us is that it is important that we have a list of what we need, what we have to buy in a grocery store before going there, so that we maximize our grocery in there. Okay, doing our grocery in there. Okay, so for this activity, guys, the directions is this. From the outline shown on the right here, this outline, list down important or basic grocery items that you need at home. Ano daw ba yung mga grocery items na kailangan nyo sa bahay? Okay, the first part is already filled out. So you see here, the first part is already filled out. Nasagutan na siya. Okay, write your answers on the space provided after each number and letter. 4 points for each Roman numerals and 2 points for each letters and numbers. So here are the things you need to fill out. All you have to do is to copy this pattern. Look at this pattern, guys, and just copy it. for this part. Okay, again, all you have to do is to just organize the things you need to buy in a grocery store, the things you need at home. Look at this. So in the Roman numeral 1, it is put there organic products and then capital AB. And what are these organic products? When you say organic, of course, these are natural made products, okay, like fruits and vegetables. And then under fruits, what are the fruits they need at home? Apple, banana, and grapes. And then for vegetables, he listed carrots, cabbages, and potatoes. Okay, so you have to do that on this part. Okay, again, all you have to do is to list there the things you need at home. Okay, you may pause this video for you to have enough time to answer that, and you may refer to the answer sheet and the answer sheet later, I mean the key to correction later, to check your work. Okay, let's continue. So let's go to what is it. Okay, let's begin now. Again, our lesson is outlining reading text. Let's read. Gathering information from a source, whether from a book or the like, will help you in writing your paper, be it an essay, a research paper, whatever. The more you sort the information, the more you begin to see the connections between them. Again, when we say the word sort, it simply means organize. So the more you organize the information, the more you begin to see the connections between them. Not sorting or organizing the information you collected will bombard the ideas you have at hand. When we say bombard, it simply means kakagasain, bobombahin, dadagsain ka ng ideas at hand. Okay? You need to arrange your ideas to be able to translate your raw insights, okay, into a form that will help you bring out the best in your paper. So, organizing your ideas is very important to bring out the best in your paper. Maybe some of you, when you're writing essays, are already doing this, organizing your information or everything that you have researched about, but maybe some of you are not so fond of this. Me, as a student, when I was a student, even up to now that I'm already a teacher, it's very rarely that I practice organizing information before writing, because I am used to writing all my ideas at once, okay, right away, straight to the paper, okay. But there are some of us who are aware that organizing the information they know before writing the actual paper is a very beneficial activity. Okay, let's continue. When you write, you need to organize your ideas in an order that makes sense. Again, order refers to your choice of what to present first, second, third, and so on in your writing. For example, when you are telling a story, it may be important to first describe the background of the setting. Okay, that's why when we tackled stories before, elements of the story, we learned that in the plot, in the exposition, the setting is already revealed at first, because again, it's important to help your readers visualize the setting and the scene. So in organizing your information, you have to follow on an order, and this order again refers to your choice of what to present first, second, and third. Now, how do we organize information in our paper? So there are different ways for us to organize our information, and look at this table. It contains rows 3. We have chronological order. From the word chronological, as we have discussed this before, it's all about time. So to explain the history of an event or a topic, to tell a story or relate an experience, to explain how to do or make something, to explain the steps in a process. So chronological order is what you do when you're writing, when you're organizing information which are which are time bound or time based, okay, like stories or recipes or procedures. So you use chronological order, things which are related to time, okay. For the spatial order, this is used to to help the readers visualize something as you want them to see it. Okay? It is also to create main impressions using senses. It's the senses of sight, touch, taste, smell, and sound. So spatial is all about descriptions. Okay? When you want your readers to imagine something. And then, finally, we have the order based on the order of importance. So this is used when you try to persuade or convince people. Kapag hinihikayat mo silang maniwala sa'yo, this is what you use when you rank items by their importance, benefit, or significance. Okay? So example, you're trying to convince your teacher about your position in a social issue. So you would organize your information not by time, as in chronological order, not by spatial order or descriptions, but by importance, by order of importance. Ano ba yung unang-unang mahalaga mong point? Bakit ka naniniwala sa issue na yon? Okay? And the others. Okay? So, these three daw, itong tatlo daw na to, the chronological, spatial, and order of importance, are all very important in your outline. So what is an outline? So maybe some of you are already familiar with this, but again, it's important that you are aware of these three order of organizing information for you to write an outline. Okay, so let's focus on an outline. So what is an outline? Okay, it says here, an outline is a written plan. Okay, so basically, when we talk about outlines, it's all about plans. It's the plan that serves as a skeleton. Okay, para daw siyang kalansay ng mga paragraphs na sinusulat mo. It is a summary that gives the essential features, yung mahalagang laman daw, or of the information that will be included in the paper, book, speech, or any other similar document. So again, if we would talking about an outline, it simply is a written plan, the skeleton of a paper that contains all the essential information that you will be putting in that paper. So it shows how the parts of a text are related to one another, or the parts that are of equal importance, or the sections that are subordinate to the main idea. This will also create a visual picture of what you have read. So, since the outline is a plan, it is the plan or the skeleton of your paper, it is very important that you know how to do this. Because again, it gives you a visual picture. Kasi pag nakita mo yung outline, ay alam mo na agad kung anong pinaka-topic, alam mo na agad kung anong main idea, alam mo na agad kung ano yung supporting idea, kung anong idea yung nag-explain dun sa isang idea, kung ano yung example lang. Okay, so that's the role of the outline. It helps you understand a text better. So what's the importance of making an outline? First, it gives an overview. Sabi nga natin kanina, diba, it gives a visual picture. So, it gives an overview. Nakikita mo agad kung ano yung topic. And it enables you to see how various subtopics relate to one another. So, paano bang ang relationship ng mga ideas dun sa may paragraph mo? So, makikita mo yun using an outline. Next daw, recording the information in your own words. So, halimbawa, minabasa kang story, tas in-outline mo siya. So, ito daw yung isang importance nun. Now, when you record the information in your own words, it tests your understanding of what you have read. So, mas naiintindihan mo daw. Kaya na ma-measure mo how much you understand what you read using outlining. Okay? And finally daw, it is an effective way to record the needed information from reference books you do not own. So, when you read things to research, when you read books to research about a topic. So, outlining daw is an effective way to record the information na kailangan mo. Okay? Okay, there are two kinds of outline daw. May two kinds of outline. We have the reading outline and we have the writing outline. So from the names, you would already know what they mean. So, reading outline, from the word read, is used to get main ideas from a text that is already written. Ibig sabihin, pag mag-research ka, may babasahin kang libro. So, ang ginagawa mo ay reading outline. Ibig sabihin nun, guys, Pag sinabi natin reading outline, kumukuha ka lang ng ideas doon sa may nabasa mong text. Okay? So, you read and then you outline what you have read. So, ito yung mga steps natin in making a reading outline. Of course, first, you have to read the entire text first. Okay? And then, skim the text afterwards. So, after mo daw basahin yung buong text, basahin mo lang siya ulit. Skim lang. Mabilis lang. Okay? You just have to run down again to the text that you have read. And then, afterwards, second, locate the main idea or the thesis statement of the whole essay or text. Ano tingin mo yung pinaka-topic? What do you think is the topic of the whole paper or the whole book or the whole story or the whole essay? Okay? And then after mo ma-identify kung anong thesis statement, sabi nga natin di ba ang thesis statement ay yung subject, yung topic. Okay? Look for key phrases in each paragraph. So, bawat paragraph daw, isipin mo, ano kaya ang pinaka-topic nitong paragraph na to? Okay? Ano kaya yung mga mahalagang information sa paragraph na to? Bawat paragraph yun And then fourth, locate the topic sentence of each paragraph. Syempre, if you already identify kung ano yung mga key phrases sa bawat paragraph, madali mo nang malalaman kung ano yung bawat topic sentence nila. Okay? Fifth, look at the topic sentences and group those with related ideas together. So, alam mo na kung ano yung topic itong paragraph na to. Ano ngayon yung mga ideas na sinabi doon na related sa isa't isa to explain the topic sentence. And then sixth, the contents of the reading are arranged according to levels. So yun nga, since outlining ito, i-arrange mo lang siya, yung mga ideas na nakita mo, yung mga main ideas na nakita mo, based on their levels. So syempre yung level 1, yun yung main idea, level 2 yung supporting idea, tapos level 3, supporting details, and so on. Later we'll be talking about how we organize those ideas in our outline. Okay? 7, evaluate the supporting details provided. And then 8, go back to the text. So after mong organize yun, syempre, balik ka sa text. Tignan mo kung may mga na-miss ka bang information or okay na. Okay? Now, what about the writing outline? So, this one, in the writing outline, of course, from the word write, this is an outline that you do when you're about to write a paper. So, kanina, dun sa reading outline, meron kang binasang text. Okay? Dito sa reading outline kanina, meron ng text provided. Yan. There's already a text. Dito naman, you're just about to write the text. Gagawa ka pa lang. Susulat ka pa lang. Okay? So, what are the things you need to remember in making your own outline or when you're making an outline for your own paper? First, determine what your purpose is for writing the thesis. Who your reading audience is and the point of view and the tone you would like to use or to assume in delivering your message. So, syempre, dapat alam mo muna what's your purpose. Ano bang gusto mong isulat? Ano bang gusto mong gawin? Bakit mo ba yun isusulat? Sino magbabasa? Who are your audience? Will they be your teacher, your classmates, or everyone who might read your paper, or whatsoever? So, dapat clear muna sa'yo yung mga purpose and other things that you will be considering before writing your own paper. Okay, second, begin your outline with a thesis statement. So, dapat daw simulan mo sa thesis statement kasi nga, as we know, the thesis statement is the main idea. So, it is important that you cite the thesis statement in the beginning of your outline. Okay? Third, review your notes. Syempre, basahin mo muna yung mga information na nakuha mo na sa iba't ibang books or internet websites that you have already jot down. Okay. Fourth, group together similar ideas and thoughts. So, dito na yung mag-organize ka na ng mga ideas na nakuha mo, syempre. And then fifth, examine all your main topics, subtopics, supporting points, and particular details to see if it all develop your thesis and are logically sequenced. So, nakita mo na kanina lahat, nag-group mo na lahat ng ideas mo. Ngayon naman, i-examine mo, check mo, kung tingin mo ba, lahat ng mga ideas na nakuha mo ay nag-explain ng maayos ng thesis statement mo na binanggit mo sa umpisa ng outline mo. Then, it is also important to check if all levels in the outline have parallel wordings and grammatical structure. Kasi nga, mahalaga na consistent ka. Okay? Dapat daw consistent. So, sabi dito, in the note here, sabi dito sa may box na to, okay, the main difference between the two, the reading outline and the writing outline, is the source of ideas. When you outline someone else's work, kapag daw ina-outline mo lang yung gawa ng iba, ang tawag daw doon ay reading outline. When outlining your own paper, yung sarili mong paper, yung gagawin mong essay, you will need to focus on your own ideas and the best way to organize them. So, yun yung writing outline. So, again, para mas madali maintindihan, ang pagkakaiba lang po ng reading outline at writing outline is that reading outline is the outline you use or you do when you are outlining someone else's text, gawa ng iba. Kapag writing outline naman, ito yung outline na ginagawa mo when you're about to write an essay or a paper. Okay? Ginagamit itong outline to organize your own ideas. Okay, let's go do the steps in writing an outline. So, guys, when you write an outline, be it a reading outline or a writing outline, make sure to remember this pattern. This is the very pattern that we use commonly when we're making an outline. So you would notice here, guys, that there are Roman numerals, capital letters, Arabic numbers, and small letters. So those are the 4 commonly used organization bullets in making an outline. So let's discuss them one by one. So how do we use the Roman numerals? Okay, let's begin with the first muna. So place your introduction and thesis statement at the beginning under Roman numeral 1. So automatically, the Roman numeral 1 will be used for your introduction and your thesis statement. If you would remember when we talked about structure of academic text, in your introduction, you don't easily begin with your thesis statement. You give your readers ideas first about the topic, related ideas first about the topic before revealing your thesis statement or the very topic of your essay. So again, the first part, the Roman numeral 1, will contain your introduction and your thesis statement. Okay? So, basically, the last sentence of your introduction will be the thesis statement, the topic sentence of the whole essay. Okay? Now, for the next Roman numeral, use Roman numerals 2, 3, 4, 5, etc. to identify the main points that develop the thesis statement. Again, in the Roman numeral 1, dito, sinabi mo na yung thesis statement mo, di ba? Again, the thesis statement is the subject, the topic of the whole essay. So make sure na itong Roman numeral 2, 3, 4, and the rest will give the main points that will develop or explain the thesis statement. Okay? Ano-ano ba yung mga topics or mga ideas na gusto mong share to explain the topic, the thesis statement. Okay? And then, below the Roman numerals, you will use capital letters. So, anong capital letters naman? Yung capital letters is used to divide your main points into parts. Diba kanina, the thesis statement is the topic of the whole essay. Tapos, in-explain mo yung thesis statement na yon using the Roman numerals. Yun yung mga main points. Ngayon naman, i-explain mo yung mga nasa Roman numerals or yung mga main points mo using the capital letters. Okay? Kaya makikita nyo dito nakalagay thesis statement, tapos yung Roman numeral 2, first main point, tapos yung capital letters, subtopics. Okay? Kasi they are meant to explain the main point. Okay? And then, for the Arabic numbers naman, yung 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, etc., you will use them if you need to subdivide the capital letters or the subtopics, okay, into smaller parts such as illustrations and examples. So ito yung mga pang-explanation pa ng mga subtopics. And then of course, the lowercase letters, ito yung mga A, B, C, D na small lang. So yun naman yung mga mag-explain ng mga supporting points mo. Okay? Okay? So again, in making an outline, all you are doing is you are arranging your information from the broadest, mula sa pinakamalawak, to the most specific, the most particular detail. Okay? So, halimbawa, ang topic mo ay gadgets. So, from gadgets to the most specific. Halimbawa, smartphones. So, ganun yung gamit ng outlining. Okay? Let's remember this point here, guys. Sabi dito, end with the final Roman numeral expressing your idea for your conclusion. So, the last Roman numeral will be allotted for your conclusion. So, you don't have to put any capital letters there, Arabic numbers in there. Just write there the last Roman numeral and then conclusion, and then write there your conclusion. Okay? So this pattern again is applicable for both reading and writing outline and the topic, sentence, and the outline topic and sentence outlines as well. Okay. So now we're already aware on the steps in writing an outline. So ano na ba yung mga parts ng outline? So ito nga yun, the Roman numerals, the capital letters, the Arabic numbers, the lowercase letters, and the last Roman numeral as your conclusion. Now, there are two systems of outlining. We have the alphanumeric outline and the decimal outline. This is actually very easy to understand. So alphanumeric, alpha means alphabet, so we use letters, and then numeric means numbers, so we use numbers. So it's a combination of using numbers and letters, and it's the most common type of outline that we use. So madali siyang ma-recognize. It's recognizable to most people kasi pag nakita mo siyang gano'n na ay may Roman numeral, tapos may capital letters, may Arabic numbers, and may small numbers, small letters, it's easy to understand na okay, outline to. Okay? While the decimal outlining naman is simply replacing the alphabet and the numbers with merely numbers with decimals. So ito ang ginawa, pang 1.0 yung main topic, tapos 1.1 yung subtopic na nag-explain sa sa topic na to, tapos 1.1.a for example, or 1.1.1. So you see, it's just like the alphanumeric outline, pero dito, it's, again, from the name, it's more of decimals. Okay? So, ganun pinapakita yung levels ng information by making sure, or by clarifying things using decimals. Okay, let's proceed. For an essay question on a test or a brief oral presentation in class, all you need to prepare is a short, informal outline. So, kapag daw ikaw, you have a very limited time, like, mag-recite ka, mag-present kayo ng group work mo, ng group work ninyo, ng mga klase mo, ang ginagawa mo lang daw ay ang short, informal outline. So, itong outline daw na to is used to remind you to stay focused in a stressful situation. Kaya nga kapag urgent o kaya kapag limited lang yung time ninyo, you use the informal outline. For example, you are the leader of your group and you are asked to present your work in front of the class. So you just jot down the key information you need to remember, and then you look at it and then discuss it in front. So ang tawag doon ay informal outline. Now, for the longer version, we have what we call the formal. Syempre the opposite. Kung yung short ay informal, the longer version is the formal outline. So ito yung ginagamit natin when we're writing a story, or a book, or a research paper. Ito yung dapat mong gamitin. This is the advisable type of outline you need to use. So, a formal outline is a detailed guide. So, madetalye siya, hindi siya kagaya ng short lang or informal. That shows all or how all your supporting ideas relate to each other. It helps you distinguish between ideas that are of equal importance and the ones that are of lesser importance. So there are two types of formal outlines. We have the topic outline and the sentence outline. So again, kanina natutunan natin that there are two kinds of outline, the informal outline and the formal outline. The informal outline, again, sabi dito, the informal outline is the outline you use when you have less time, kapag wala ka masyadong oras, kapag stressful yung situation, or when you're just simply making an outline to remind yourself about the things you need to remember. Pero kapag longer daw, ang ginagamit na natin ay yung formal outline kasi mas detailed siya. For example, when you're writing an essay, when you're writing a research paper, so formal outline na ang dapat mong gamitin. At when we talk about formal outline, there are two kinds of formal outlines. We have the topic outline and the sentence outline. Maybe some of you are already aware of this, but this is very easy to understand. Kapag sinabi nating topic outline, from the word topic, you don't put a lot of information. You just give the topic. Okay? That's why it's called the topic outline. So, a topic outline is the same as sentence outline, except you use words or phrases instead of complete sentences. Kasi kapag gumamit ka ng sentence outline, as in kompletong sentences, buong mga sentences yung ilalagay mo. Pero kapag topic outline, you only use words, keywords, or phrases mo lang. Okay? Hindi siya complete sentences. Okay. It makes your outline a little shorter and easier to comprehend. Mas madali siyang magets kasi nga keywords lang yung nakasulat. Ako, when I write my outlines, when I make outlines, I always use the topic outline because it's easier to do. Okay, it's really easy to do compared to the sentence outline. But later I'll tell you what is the perk or the advantage of using the sentence outline. Okay. All the headings, however, must be written in parallel structure. Pag sinabi natin parallel, similar, consistent structure. In other words, it must be consistent. If you use phrase, stick with the phrase until the end. Do not use sentence in the middle of the writing. Let us all look at this example. So, ito daw yung sample ng outlines. Kapag daw topic outline ang gagamitin mo, this is wrong. Bakit? Kasi, yung first part mo, itong nasa Roman numeral 1 mo, yung thesis statement mo, sentence siya. Life is good. Sito mo, may period doon, di ba? It's a sentence. Pero yung mga sumunod mo namang levels, capital letters, like A, basic needs, B, low home prices, those are phrases, hindi siya sentences. So, inconsistent siya. So, para maging tama siya, ang kailangan mong gamitin ay ito. Here. So, good life, happy family, low home prices. So, consistent na siya. Buko na siya keywords or phrases lang. So, yun lang yun. Okay? So, tandaan natin to. Main topic is the main idea or the broadest, yung pinakamalawak. Subtopic is the supporting idea to explain the main idea. And then, dapat walang periods sa bawat dulo ng entries kasi nga, topic outline ang ginagamit natin, hindi sentence outline. Look at this example. This is an example of a topic outline made by Mariah from M Libraries. Okay? So, ang purpose daw niya dito, her purpose is to inform, and her audience is a general audience of her fellow college students. So, yan. So, mapansin nyo guys, Roman numeral 1 again is the introduction, stating the thesis statement. Kaya ang thesis statement niya daw ay everyone wants the newest and the best digital technology, but the choices are many and the specifications are often confusing. Sir, bakit po ganun? Bakit po yung thesis statement niya naka-sentence po? Di ba po topic outline tayo? Okay lang yun. Kasi again, the thesis statement is a statement. It's a sentence talaga. Okay? Buong sentence talaga yan. Kaya, okay lang yan. Okay? So, paano niya in-explain yung thesis statement niya? Again, the thesis statement is the subject, di ba? The topic of the whole essay. Ang topic ng buong essay niya ay ito. Lahat daw ng tao, everyone wants the newest. Gusto yung latest na mga technology, na gadgets. Pero hirap na hirap daw mamili kasi sobrang dami ng choices. Tapos yung specifications, okay? Sabihin yung mga features ng mga gadgets na yon are usually daw confusing, nakakalito. Parang ikaw, pag bibili ka ng cellphone, di ba? When you're looking for a phone, of course, you consider your budget, but at the same time, you look for the specifications of the phone. Ano ba yung mga features ng phone na yon? Yung camera, yung memory, yung speed for gaming, yung mga ganon. So, the specifications that were often confusing. Tapos, paano niya in-explain yon? Yung topic na yon. So, naglagay siya ng 3 Roman numeral to explain the topic. So, ano yung 3 Roman numeral na yon? Yung una, tungkol sa e-books. Yung pangalawa, tungkol sa mga camera. Tapos yung pangatlo, tungkol naman sa TVs. Okay? Kasi yun daw yung mga 3 bagay na gustong-gusto ng mga tao yung latest. Okay. So, nakalagay sa umpisa, sa Roman numeral 2. Yan. E-books and the way that people read. So, hindi siya sentence, ha? Baka sabihin nyo, sir, ang haba po, di po sentence yan. Guys, you have to be aware of the difference between a sentence and a phrase. Of course, a sentence ends with a period. But aside from that, a sentence has a subject and a predicate. So, tandaan nyo lang yun. May subject and a verb. So, ito. So, phrase yan. Second subtopic, film cameras, replace by digital cameras. And then, third subtopic is the confusing choice among televisions. Okay, so yun yung tatlong subtopics or main topics na ginamit niya to explain the thesis statement. Okay, tapos below those topics given, nagbigay siya nitong mga to. Ayan. Yung mga capital letters na yan. Okay? So, those capital letters are placed there to explain the subtopics. Okay? Sabi niya kanina, di ba, yung e-books daw and e-book readers and the way people read. So, paano niya in-explain yung mga e-books na yun? Sabi niya, A, books easy to access and carry around. Okay? B, an expanding market. Kasi lumalaki naman na talaga ang market ng e-books, di ba? C, limitations of current e-book readers. Okay? So, what are the problems daw with e-book users? Yun lang. Then, for the second one, film cameras naman daw. Yung mga film cameras replaced by digital cameras. Diba dati kasi, ang gamit naman talaga natin yung mga cameras na may film pa. Yun, kung nakakita kayo dati nun, yung mga may mga black, yung may mga negatives pa. Pero ngayon daw, lahat digital cameras na. Sabihin, using memory cards, using latest cameras. So, in-explain niya yun by first stating the 3 types of digital cameras, and then the confusing megapixel wars, and then the zoom lens battle. And then, for the televisions naman, in-explain niya yun by first citing progressive scans, yung 1080p. Di ba pagka manonood kayo ng video sa YouTube, may mga ganon, mga 1080p, 720p, okay, and then plasma screens versus LCDs, and then home media centers. And then finally, the last Roman numeral, as we have said a while ago, is allotted for the conclusion. So, ito yung conclusion niya. How to be a wise consumer. So, mapapansin nyo guys, all of these are not sentences, but merely words or phrases. Okay? Only the thesis statement, of course, will remain as a sentence. Kasi nga, thesis statement siya, topic sentence siya. Okay? Again, the topic outline is an outline you do using only keywords and phrases. It's easier to make, okay? It's easier to do or to write rather than the sentence outline. But let's go to the sentence outline and identify ano bang advantage kapag yung sentence outline ang ginamit mo. So, sabi ito, the sentence outline is similar to the topic outline. It's the same daw, except you use complete sentences. Kaya nga sentence outline. Okay? Hindi ka gumagamit ng keywords lang, ng phrases lang. Complete sentence ang ginalagay mo. Okay? Complete sentences create clarity and can advance you one step closer. So, yun yung advantage ng paggamit ng sentence outline. It can advance you one step closer to the draft in the writing process. Mas mabilis kang makakatapos. Mas mabilis kang makakapunta sa draft making. Kasi nga, sentence na yung sinulat mo. Kanina kasi, in the topic outline, what you do is you only use keywords. Okay? You only use keywords and phrases. So, kapag ikaw, isusulat mo na yun into your essay, kapag gumawa ka na ng draft mo, babuuin mo pa siya into sentences. Okay? Unlike in sentence outline, dahil complete sentences naman na yung sinulat mo, pag duduktong-duktongin mo na lang siya, babuo mo na yung mga paragraphs mo. Okay? Easier to do, right? So, I mean, it's easier when you do this. It's easier to finish your writing when you use the sentence outline. Mas madaling gawin yung topic outline. Pero ang advantage nito, kahit mas mahirap itong gawin, mas mabilis kang makakatapos kasi nga naka-sentences na agad yung mga naka-outline sa'yo. Okay? This is commonly used when the topic being discussed is complicated and requires details. Sabihin, kapag medyo mahirap yung topic, mas maganda daw kung sentence outline ang gagamitin mo because you can clearly understand and explain better the ideas. Kasi kayo na sa topic outline, di ba? keywords lang, tsaka phrases. So, minsan, pagka isusulat mo na siya, pag gagawin mo na siyang essay, nakakalito pa, ano nga to? Ano nga ibig sabihin nitong ebook? Okay? But, if you would use sentence outline, may explain mo na kagad in one complete sentence kung ano yung idea na yon. Okay? So, look at this. Look at this sample sentence outline by Mariah again. It's the same as the one we had in topic outline, but this one, as you can see, it's longer because it's already using complete sentences. Okay? So again, in the Roman numeral 1 is the introduction. It just gave us the thesis statement. And then for Roman numeral 2, 3, and 4, ito yung mga subtopics kanina, yung mga main topics. So, kanina ang nakalagay lang sa atin ay ebooks and how readers read, paano nagbabasa ang mga tao. Ngayon naman, kinomplete sentence niya na nilagay niya, ebook readers are changing the way people read. So, nakompleto na siya. It's complete sentence na. So, mapansin nyo guys, again, the very difference is that this is written in complete sentences. Yun. So, it's the same as a while ago. So, I don't think I have to explain them. Okay? Again, these are the same. The sentence and the topic outlines are the same. They only differ in what they use. The topic outline uses keywords and phrases only, while the sentence outline uses complete sentences. Okay? So here are some reminders, guys. Unlike a while ago during our discussion of topic outline, again, there should be period marks at the end of the entries kasi nga sentences na siya. And then, number of levels, at least 2 or 4. Yan. So, mahalaga yan. Okay. So, we're done discussing it. Again, let's just review what we have discussed. Because, sabi natin kanina, in our topic outlining reading text, it is important that when you gather information, you know how to outline. And then, these are the 3 ways in how we can organize our information. We have chronological order, spatial order, order of importance. Pag sinabi natin chronological order, we organize the information based on time, based on logic. Okay? Like when we're writing a story or making a recipe or a procedure, writing a paper that explains a procedure. And then spatial order naman is used when you want your readers to imagine or visualize something in their mind. Okay? And then order of importance is used when you are arranging information that will help you persuade or convince your reader to believe in something that you are proposing. Okay? And then all these ways or orders in organizing your information are necessary in making an outline. Again, an outline is a written plan. It's the skeleton of every paper. Okay? It helps you visualize the main ideas, the supporting ideas of the whole paper. And then there are 2 kinds of outline. We have the reading outline, again from the word read. So when you read a book or a paper or an essay, and then you need to get information from there, what you use is the reading outline. Okay? And the writing outline naman from the word write is the outline you use when you're about to write a paper. Okay? Kumbaga ito yung guide mo sa pagsusulat mo ng essay mo or sa paggawa mo ng research mo. Okay? And then, here are the steps in making an outline. So, what are the parts of the outline? We have the Roman numerals, the capital letters, the Arabic numbers, and the small letters. Okay? And then, these are the 2 systems, yung 3 sistema ng pagsulat ng outline. We have the alphanumeric. Again, it's the most common because we use alphabet and the numbers. And then we have the decimal outline, which simply uses just decimals. Okay? And then we have informal and formal outline. Informal outline is the short one. It's what you use when you don't have enough time, okay, for an urgent presentation. And then formal outline is the longer one because it's detailed. So for the formal outline, we have 2 types. We have the topic outline and the sentence outline. And here we discussed it, saying that the topic outline uses keywords only or phrases. Okay? While the sentence outline uses complete sentences. Okay, so that's basically the difference of the two. Now, let's go to what's more. What are the activities we need to accomplish? As I have said a while ago, you have to accomplish independent activities 1, 2, 3 and independent assessments 2 and 3. So, obviously, you would be doing this. So, for independent activity 1, let me explain to you the instructions. So, pair with me. Directions: match the purpose in column A to its order in column B. Write the letter of the correct answer on the space before each number. So, a while ago, we talked about the 3 orders or the 3 ways in organizing the information in your paper. And then, we also talked about the purposes. Ano ba yung mga purpose ng mga order na to? So, yun lang, i-match nyo lang sila. So, all you have to do is to match the purpose in column A with the order in column B. Okay? Easy, right? Okay. That's only 5 items. Again, check your own paper for items or for activities which answers can be found in the key to correction at the end of your module, ha? Okay. So, independent assessment 1 will be skipped kasi nga hindi natin siya gagawin. Let's go to independent activity 2. So, this is titled Fill Me, Punan Mo Ko, Punuin Mo Ko. Okay? So, instructions: read the words or phrases in the word bank. So, ito yung word bank natin. Identify the categories for these words based on the given words or phrases. Then, put the words or phrases in their appropriate category. Write your answers on the blanks provided below. So, dito daw, from this word bank, guys, pipili kayo ng dalawang words or phrases dyan na magiging category. Tapos, under ng dalawang category na yon, ilalagay nyo yung ibang mga words na nandun. Okay? I believe this is very easy for you guys. So, alam kong kayang-kaya nyo to. Okay? Okay, independent assessment 2. So, ito sasagutan na natin to kasi kasama to. So, arrange it. Directions. Give the following words and phrases. Given the following words and phrases in the box below. So, ito na naman. May box na naman and may words. Create an outline by naming a main topic, 2 subtopics, and arrange the words or phrases into their appropriate subtopic using the sample format provided. Write your outline on the next page of the paper. So, ito daw. Ito yung format. Yan. So, ito daw yung format. Tapos, gagawin mo lang daw, you are going to organize these information. You're going to outline them following this format. Okay? So, you would select the main topic and then 2 subtopics and then 2 supporting details per subtopic. Madaling-madali lang yan. It's like what we did in the grocery list in the beginning. Okay? Parang ganun lang yan. Okay? Next one. Let's go to independent activity 3. So here's this is titled Who Am I? Directions. Introduce yourself by creating a topic outline. Use words or phrases that will describe your personality. You may write your likes and dislikes, your favorite movies, etc. Anything that you want to tell about yourself. Okay, to share about yourself. Follow the 5 paragraph essay arrangement in the example given on page 11 as your guide, and then write your main points and support them with details. Write your answer on the next page. So, on your paper, just have to make an outline introducing yourself. Papakilala nyo lang daw yung sarili ninyo. Okay? So, ang gagamitin daw natin ay yung 5 paragraph pattern. Sir, paano po yung 5 paragraph pattern? Again, I think I forgot to mention this. When you're making an outline, each Roman numeral stands for a paragraph. Let's look at page 11. Oh, sorry. I think I got past this. So this is an example of a 5 paragraph essay or outline because we have 5 Roman numerals. So we have Roman numeral 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So, ganyan yung gagamitin yung pattern. So, the 1 will be for your introduction, which will state your thesis statement. And then we have 2, 3, and 4 for your main points. and then 5 for your conclusion. So, ganito mismo yung gagayahin nyo. Kasi topic outline, din naman yung gagawin nyo. So, again, for that independent assessment, you will need to introduce yourself. Papakilala nyo lang yung sarili nyo following this pattern. So, you may share anything you want to share about yourself. So, it can be your favorite movies, your hobbies, your beliefs in life, your philosophy in life, or whatsoever. Anything you want to share to introduce yourself. Okay? Again, that's for independent activity 3. Then for independent assessment 3, in here you make a writing outline. For assessment 3, for independent assessment 3, you will be making a reading outline. So here is the Spanish Legacy, written by Bonifacio Sibayan. So just have to read this carefully, and then using this pattern, you're going to make a reading outline. So directions here. First, create a sentence outline based on the short text titled The Spanish Legacy, written by Bonifacio Sibayan, a local historian. The text talks about how the Spanish influenced Philippine languages and Philippine life in the olden times, ng mga sinuunang panahon daw. Okay? Second, arrange the given statements by indicating first the thesis statement. Next, find the subtopics, which is the main points that develop thesis statement. And finally, decide which is the supporting detail for main points. Okay? And then for your conclusion, you have to construct your own, sarili nyo ng conclusion to. It should contain a restatement of the thesis, a brief restatement of the evidence, and a powerful takeaway sentence to leave the reader satisfied. And then fourth, write your sentence outline in the space provided for. So ito, ang gagawin nyo dito, you're just using this pattern, kagaya nung kanina, yung sa may example natin sa page 12, yung sa may example ng sentence outline. So you just have to read this. Okay? Basahin nyo lang itong maigi, tapos i-organize nyo siya dito. So, the Roman numeral 1, of course, this will contain the thesis statement. Siyempre, yung Roman numeral 1 thesis statement yun, di ba? Sabi natin kanina. My gosh. My writing. The thesis statement. Now, para naman medyo may tulong ako sa inyo kung sa mga nagtatanong dyan, sir, ano po ba yung thesis statement? Sabi ko nga sa inyo, diba, the thesis statement is the main topic. It's the topic of your whole essay. Basahin nyo lang to. Sabi dito, the text talks about how the Spanish influenced Philippine languages and Philippine life in the olden times. Pwede yun na yung thesis statement. So, kopyahin nyo lang yun doon. Gawin nyo lang sentence kasi nga sentence outline ng ginagawa natin. And then secondly, of course, kayo nang bahala doon. Okay? So, basahin nyo lang itong maigi and then answer this. Okay? Guys, sentence outline to. Ibig sabihin ko, kopyahin nyo lang yun nandito mismo. Yung mga sentences. Tapos i-organize nyo lang siya dito. Easy, right? Yes, it's easy. And then, we'll skip this, what I have learned. And then we'll proceed directly here to what I can do. So, how does outlining help you in your everyday life? So, you just have to make an outline, directions, answer the questions stated above by creating a sentence outline. Again, sentence outline to, ha? Okay? Make sure to follow the steps of outlining and write appropriate headings for each of the outline's main section. Use a 3-part paragraph essay arrangement. Then, write your answer on the next page. So, 3-part paragraph tayo dito. Kaya meron lang tayong ito. Kumbaga, ito yung Roman numeral 1 natin kanina kasi naka-decimal system tayo of outlining eh. So, this would be your supposed Roman numeral 1. Tapos yung 2, Roman numeral 2. Tapos, ayan yung mga subtopic and then supporting details. So, ganyan daw yung gagamitin yung pattern. So, parang din siya yung kanina. Okay? Again, what we're going to do is a sentence outline, ha? So, make sure na complete sentences yung gagawin ninyo. Kagaya nung ginawa natin sa Independent Assessment 3 kanina. Okay. Yan. The topic again is how does outlining help you in your everyday life? Yun lang. Paano doon nakakatulong ang outlining in your everyday life? Okay. And then finally, in the assessment, this is a 15-item multiple choice. Ayan. So, directions: choose the letter of the best answer. Write the letter of your choice on the space provided before each number. So, yan. Sulat nyo lang dyan yung sulat nyo. Okay. And then, for the second part, it's fill in the blanks. Although, it's still multiple choice kasi may choices pa rin namang binigay. So, fill out the blanks lang. Basahin nyo lang magiging sentences and then decide which of the words in the word bank here is or which of these words do you think will best complete the incomplete sentences. Okay, and then we'll not do the additional activities anymore. Okay, again, if you have questions, feel free to ask me, to send me a message during our class hour or class period. Make sure to be reminded of what you need to accomplish for this module 5. Again, these are what's new, independent activities 1, 2, and 3, independent assessments 2 and 3, what I can do, and then assessment, for a total of 8 activities. Okay. I hope you learned a lot from this discussion. Outlining is a very important skill for you to learn because it's a very beneficial skill for students for your academic and even professional purposes later on. Okay, thank you very much for listening attentively to this discussion. Again, I am Sir Andrew Javier. Thank you and God bless you all.